Okay, I'm gonna move to a 7-iron. You'll start to see now, as we move to the longer clubs, or the mid irons, you'll start to see the ball position will be much easier to see. Have a 7-iron now. Hit a 7-iron about 165. Got my left foot, one ball in front. I'm behind the ball. My weight is behind the ball. Now you can see that that ball is easy to see that it sits at the same spot as the sand wedge did. It's just the right foot was in a different position. So, you know, I'm trying to build sameness in my set. If we want to go high or low, we'll talk about that later. But we're not going to change that ball position. This is 7-iron. Stay behind that line here with my weight. Center of gravity, we've talked about that in other videos here. I don't want that center of gravity getting up in front. I'm going to load that club here and I'm going to store it. Store it meaning I'm going to be sitting and tilting to the side so I can unload it. So I'm going to take out that line and in practice, take a little bit of sand with me. I can see where my backswing's going. If you slow down the camera and stop it right at impact, you'll see that my club right at impact was perpendicular to that line. It was a good shot. So I know wherever I practice, I can always come back to the sand and understand impact. 7-iron, 1 foot across. My weight sits to the side. People say, how do I get behind the ball? I said, well, you're always behind the ball. I'm never not behind the ball. My right foot's here. I put my left foot here to capture that one ball. And then I move to the right. My head is behind the ball. I'm gonna load that club. And I'm gonna sit here and store it. Then I'm going to rely on my hands to aim that club. That was really nice right there. And when I know I've got it right, when I know everything's good, obviously I hit it clean and I was in front of the wall. But I've loaded that club up, storing that club. This is where the hands come down and they start to swap ends with the club, with the butt of the club. Sitting behind the ball, and now I can accelerate with my hands, and that's going to pull me up to my finish, where I come up empty. Come up empty meaning no extra weight anywhere. It's a good shot. I lost my balance a little bit. That's okay. Got away with it. This is all good feedback. If I was going to play a 7-iron shot lower, I would be more, this weight would not be as far back. My weight would be stacked on top of the ball more. Wouldn't be ideal to get out of a bunker, but if you were playing into the wind. It was a solid hit. I didn't quite move my feet the way I wanted to. But as you can see here, I'm starting to get a pattern of everything in front of this line here. I'm going to move to 5-iron. I'm going to do one more full swing, so I'm behind that ball. I'm back here. I feel like my weight 100% on my right foot. Change the directions. I recenter it with my left leg. Now I'm 50-50, and then as I turn the corner, it comes back behind into my right leg so that I can hit that spot with my aim. It was a nice shot. And I come up empty.